Cop 10-911, what's the location of your emergency?
Someone pulled a gun on me.
This guy asked for a cigarette. We told him he doesn't have a cigarette. He's drunk, and he pulled a gun out on us. I disarmed him.
Who has the gun?
I have the gun. It's disarmed. It has hollow points in it. It's a Glock.
I want you to stand there, and I want you to put that gun on the ground, okay? Do not have it in your hand when they pull up.
Okay, it's on the ground.
Okay, tell them the gun's here and point to the ground, but keep your hands to where they can see them.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Where did that come from? It came from him bleeding from the head. The guy bleeding from the head? Yes, sir.
Matt Solon, the guy with his hands on the trunk, is the one who called police to the bar parking lot.
It's about 2 in the morning, and I'm with my girlfriend and a couple friends, and we're leaving. We're all sitting by my car about to say goodbye. He just comes up to us and he asks for a cigarette, and we're like, we don't smoke, we don't have a cigarette, I'm sorry. Turns around and then pulls out a gun, and his girlfriend's freaking out, like being like, no, 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 what are you doing? I knew I had to do something.
You could have been shot.
Right.
Your friends could have been shot.
Right.
Solon served in Afghanistan. One of his army buddies faced the gunman with him that night, Michael Loudermilk, son of Georgia Congressman Barry Loudermilk. The two military veterans and their dates told Kennesaw police they were confronted by a drunk man waving a gun.
Then I see him point the gun at us. So immediately, muscle memory, I go and I hit him in the face, elbow him, take the gun away, and then just beat him over the head with it till he was down. When I hit him over the head, the clip fell out, so I went and walked over, grabbed the clip, unloaded the weapon, and it was loaded fully with hollow points.
You essentially saved the congressman's son's life.
Yeah, everybody who was with me.
He just went after him and got the gun out of his hand, defended himself, defended us.
Kennesaw officers quickly locate this surveillance video of the bar parking lot, which appears to show the accused gunman, Dwight Cooper, and his girlfriend stumbling over to the two couples.
What are we seeing in this blurry video?
He comes up, asks us for a cigarette, gets mad, walks back, and that's when his girlfriend's flailing. And then he lifts up his shirt, pulls out a Glock, points it at us, and his girlfriend's still freaking out. So that's when I run up at him, disarm him, hit him over the head with his gun, walk away, and pick up the clip.
So then why was Matt Solon the only one who ended up in handcuffs that night?
I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. Okay, do you think people ever lie to the police? Is it possible?
I could have got shot today.
Yep, me too. That's my job.
I was in the military for 6 years. I think I know that.
Congratulations, sir.
I was in Afghanistan. I know exactly what danger is.
This guy asked for a cigarette. We told him he doesn't have a cigarette. He's drunk, and he pulled a gun out on us. I disarmed him.
Did he get shot?
No, he didn't get shot. I kicked him in the face.
Where did that come from?
It came from him bleeding from the head.
The guy bleeding from the head?
Yes, sir.
I'm not armed. You want to test me or frisk me or whatever?
You're fine. Just don't move, and there's not an issue with that. Don't go reaching in your pocket, man. You just
Get away and get thrown on the ground. Don't be stupid.
I understand completely you're not exactly being cooperative either.
I'm putting him in my car.
Matt Solon, the man who disarmed the accused gunman, is the only one handcuffed.
So we figure this out. You're being detained.
Sure. Did I do something wrong?
I don't know what's going on. We're trying to detain you to figure out what's going on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong or no?
And that's his gun? This was laying over there on the floor. I'm not sure.
Officers spend much of the next hour trying to figure out what happened with the accused gunman bleeding on the ground.
One guy apparently got whacked upside the head, possibly with this.
He supposedly took a gun out and hit him in the head.
No, it was that dude's gun.
Right. He took the gun off. He says he took the gun off him, hit him in the head.
Radio told us that the guy that got kicked was the one who had the gun, pulled it, got kicked, the guy took the gun and left.
While the combat veteran who saved lives sits in the back of a patrol car.
Well, you give us just a minute, we'll get your story in a minute, okay?
Okay. I was making sure I'm getting my story. I mean, you guys wouldn't even be out here if I didn't call you.
Look at it this way, man.
I'm done talking.
Anytime we show up on a call, we have to do what we can for safety reasons until we can safely ask everybody questions. We got one guy with a gun, one guy bleeding, so we detain, and we wait till everything calms down, then we start asking questions and kind of figure out what happens in the scenario, just so you know why you're sitting back here.
No, I have no idea why I'm sitting back here. It doesn't explain anything.
Good luck with that guy.
What did he say to you? That's why he's back there. I don't know who he is.
He says, I saved their lives. I don't know why I'm back here. Y'all aren't doing your damn job.
And all I know is he's the last one to touch the gun.
Matt, step on now.
Yes, sir.
I had it under control, I feel like.
You had what under control?
The whole situation. I had him on the ground. I had him taken care of until the ambulance. I had it disarmed. And what else did you guys do?
All I'm told is that you're the last one to have the gun. You started touching your pockets and everything. I asked you not to, and you're like, hey, I'm the hero, or whatever you were saying.
Okay, sorry, sir.
So.
I see your perspective.
I was charged for a felony of possession of a firearm during commission of a crime for his gun. And then
Wait. You were charged with a crime of possessing the gunman's gun, the one you took away from him?
Exactly. It's an $8,000 bond.
Is there an irony that the only one to call the police is the only one who went to jail that night?
There is an irony, and I appreciate him for what he did that night, and I appreciate him for calling us. But it doesn't take away from that part 2 of the incident, and that's where he was charged.
We showed Kennesaw's police chief the surveillance video Matt Solon gave us.
And then it stops there. That's not the whole video.
No.
Hello, Matt. I just was wondering why you only gave us part of the video.
Get a gun pulled on me in order to save 3 people's lives, disarm the guy, keep them there because they wanted to run, and I get thrown in the back of the cop car.
Matt Solon got arrested after disarming an accused gunman in a bar parking lot. He was the one who called 911 and told dispatchers exactly what happened.
Someone pulled a gun on me. This guy asked for a cigarette. We told him he doesn't have a cigarette. He's drunk, and he pulled a gun out on us. I disarmed him.
Did he get shot?
No, he didn't get shot. I kicked him in the face.
But responding officers thought it was a fight involving a gun.
We have a subject that's armed and an active 29 or fight.
Police end up arresting the hero and sending the accused gunman to the hospital.
Did they ever handcuff the gunman?
No.
If the other subject in this case would have not needed medical treatment, he would have gone to jail that night too.
In your view, is Matt Solon a hero?
During his initial response, that yes, I agree with that comment. I think when the second act was taken, that's where the lines crossed.
What second act? The blurry surveillance video we were given appears to show Matt Solon charging at the accused gunman, hitting him to keep him down, and then unloading the gun.
And then it stops there. That's not the whole video.
No.
I just was wondering why you only gave us part of the video.
After this call, Matt Solon gave us the entire video. There's the initial incident, and then 29 seconds later, this additional contact between Solon and the accused gunman.
There was an instant where he protected himself and the people he was with, and I commend him for that. Then part 2 is where he took action beyond that, and that's where he did cross the line.
Did that appear to be punitive rather than defensive?
Yes, that's what I saw.
And then after I pick up the clip, I see Cooper's girlfriend trying to pull him out. So I reach over there and put my foot on him. I guess whenever the police looked over the video, they thought me putting the foot on him was me hitting him again and him being restrained.
I still don't know what I did.
I can't really talk about the case, but basically once the threat is done.
It wasn't done though.
I mean, that's what court's for.
I asked over and over and over again, what am I being arrested for? And Officer O'Brien said, he has rights too.
The gunman has rights.
The gunman has rights too. He was restrained and you hit him while he was restrained, and that's why you're going to jail. And I was like, he's never been restrained. He's not restrained.
This is stuff that you got to talk about with your lawyer. I can't.
I stopped the threat. We would have all been shot.
The Cobb County District Attorney refused to prosecute Solon, dismissing the charges because the combat veteran, quote, acted in self-defense and in the defense of others.
How long were you in jail?
About 35 hours.
The guy who pulls the gun isn't the one who goes to jail that night.
Exactly.
You go to jail.
Exactly.
He isn't arrested till the next month.
No, and he's giving his gun back.
Just got a little bit of a swollen eye, that's it.
Is it gonna be good?
Yeah, you're gonna be fine.
How did I get it? What did I do?
I don't know, I'm trying to find that out.
Oh my god, bro.
Hey, what's your name?
Cooper. Dwight Cooper.
Alright, Dwight?
Yeah, how did I get this?
I don't know.
Dwight Cooper was drunk and disoriented when he woke up to find Cobb County police searching his car.
What happened, bro?
That's what I'm asking you.
The police report says officers found him passed out with his foot on the brake and the car in drive.
How much you had to drink? A vodka.
You want to tell us about the marijuana?
Huh?
You want to tell us about the marijuana?
Marijuana.
Weed?
An open bottle of vodka, digital scales, and enough marijuana to charge him with felony possession with intent to distribute.
Weed. Yeah.
What a mess. What a mess.
Police also found a 9mm handgun.
I have a gun. I have a 9. I have 1 clip.
His bond conditions included not drinking alcohol, but the box that would have prevented Cooper from legally possessing a firearm was left unchecked. 2 months later, he would show up in a bar parking lot, according to police, with a loaded .40 caliber Glock, while out on bail for felony gun and drug charges.
He was in this weird netherworld between having been arrested and not having yet been indicted. In a sense, Cobb County put this guy back on the street with a gun to then face you and your friends in the parking lot. He should never have been there.
No.
Matt Solon says he disarmed Cooper, beat him down, and called 911.
He's drunk, and he pulled a gun out on us. I disarmed him.
Did he get shot? No, he didn't get shot. I kicked him in the face.
Solon was arrested for what police call a punitive strike after the threat had passed, and for possessing the gun he had taken away. Those charges against the hero were dismissed when the DA determined he had saved lives, but the accused gunman is still awaiting trial. Then why did police turn over the key piece of evidence, the gun, to the defendant's attorney?
There we go.
Remember that first arrest? Cooper ended up pleading guilty to the drug charge, and convicted felons can't own guns. So Cooper sold his guns to his own lawyer for $1. A judge signed an order turning Cooper's pistols over to his defense attorney, including the Glock from the open criminal case.
I want you to stand there and I want you to put that gun on the ground, okay? Do not have it in your hand when they pull up.
Okay, it's on the ground.
But now it's the vindicated hero who has to worry every time he sees an officer.
They're going to see this when they run my plate, that I've been arrested before.
For a gun-related charge.
For a gun-related charge, right. And they're going to think in their head, oh, this guy just had a good lawyer. He got off it.